follow the rock. Well, welcome back to Scotty's Outdoor Adventures. In this adventure, we went to Arches National Park. Here we are on our way to the Devil's Garden hike, where we did the Primitive Trail and Double O Arch. It was about 5.7 miles. Great adventure for the kids. Also, the night before, we did hike out to Delicate Arch at night. We will talk more about that later, but enjoy this adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Here the boys were at the beginning of the Devil's Garden hike. We were about to get started. This was really their first look at the big red rock structures. And let's see what all that adventure entailed. Well, it had been about, I think, a decade since I've hiked through this park. Never with my children before. We got started here at the beginning of the Devil's Garden hike. I wasn't exactly sure how long. I knew it was probably 4 or 5 miles. I did want to take them on the Primitive Trail. It's a little bit out in the middle of nowhere. As you can see here, I always try to let the kids have some fun. We like to run around the structures out there. I think this one's called Landscape Arch. I could be wrong, but it's very narrow there in that picture. Behind this tree, I was looking and there was actually some pools back there. I'll zoom in so you can see a little bit here. Got a couple of arches and structures out in the background there. As we got started here, it was actually the perfect day. We were lucky. A little bit of cloud cover, as you can see, some blue sky. It was actually about the mid-70s, I want to say. So for the middle of July out in Moab, Arches National Park, it was just fantastic as we started our journey. As you can see, we did make it out to that beautiful arch and then continued on our way. The landscape as we hiked was just phenomenal. If you've never been out to Arches National Park, I highly recommend it. Occasionally when I've been out there in the past, I do see, tour buses and stuff. Like, look at that amazing structure there. But I've seen where buses kind of pull up to a place, everyone hops out, takes pictures. But truly, to enjoy this park, you do have to get out, do some hiking. I think it's great, especially if you do have kids, to let them explore and truly see what the land has to behold. The wind blew it right off. I thought this was a pretty cool clip here. I saw some people way off on one of those fins, zoomed in on them, just so you can kind of see the size of the area. Pretty awesome how far out they are. Later on in our hike, we would actually be that far out, as we did go all the way around those fins. Oh, there, this way. Big jump. It's just not off the side into the pit. Well, as I'm not a stranger to this park, I've been here before, I do know of some little side adventures that you can go on. Here I'm going to go down into that ravine down there, and I'll let you guys watch and see what happens.
adventure. It's on a little adventure. Kind of off trail, but not really. Anyway, got this kind of secret arch down here. And I used to come down here and climb out through this hole, which I'm going to try to do now. So here we go. See if I can figure this out. Alright, here comes the fun part. Trying to get out of the hole. Oh, hey family. What's up, buddy boy? You saw a lizard? Oh man, made it out of the hole.
Well, not too far from that crack in the earth. It was a great photo op spot. It's kind of fun. It's not dangerous. The land is actually below you, but you can make it look like you are a true cliffhanger out in Arches National. We did continue on our way. Took a little break here to enjoy the view before we got to 00 Arch and continued on the primitive trail back to the beginning.
You find the right way, Bear? Yeah.
There are places in the park that, you know, if you're not comfortable with heights with close edges, on this trail you will have to do some hiking along edges. If your kids aren't comfortable with that, or you're not comfortable with your kids getting close to some pretty big falls, you may not want to do the Devil's Garden to 00 Arch. Our kids are pretty used to going on adventures. They follow instruction pretty well, so we are okay taking on trips like this.
Okay, keep going, guys. See the 00 Arch?
Well, we went and enjoyed the arch for a few minutes before we continued on to the primitive trail.
What? Ooh, that's very fine sand, huh? Some sand dune sand.
I wouldn't want to fly off the cliff.
There's that rock is called Dark Angel. We're not gonna hike over to that one today. We're out on the primitive loop trail, and hopefully it won't take us too long. we got a few more miles and hopefully get back to the car. That was a slow. Oh, there goes Barrett on the primitive trail.
Dad, can I do it again?
Go for it. Woo! No landslides, no landslides. All right, guys, we gotta go. Come on. Just out here on the primitive trail. Kids trying to figure out how to get down. Oh, don't scrape your buns. Whoa. Liam made it. Oh. Well, we are 3.3 miles into our primitive trail hike now. Everyone's still having quite a bit of fun. A couple complaints here and there, but everyone's having a good time and we're making good progress. Taking a break, waiting for his brothers to make their way down the steep rock. Oh, good one. What? Oh, what is it, guys?
I think it's a flower petal. Yeah, it's part of a nut.
It's a sunflower seed shell, and
Look!
and the ants are dragging it along the rock.
Come up.
Probably. Oh, watch out, Bear! That ant's coming to you. They're working hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna fit. Oh, under one tunnel, under the next tunnel, through the desert forest. On the boys, we started climbing on those ridges way over there. We went through a lot of those rocks, came down through some of the ravines over there. So now we're on the far side of the rocks, hiking through the desert, through this nice sand. Oh, it's gonna be stuck on Barrett. You like that sand, buddy? I think the boys have reached the point they're ready to be done. Well, we're 4.5 miles into our hike. I was telling the kids we're lucky we got gray clouds today. They're a little toasty. least we got good views. We got some natural shade. I think everyone's about ready to jump in the swim pool, huh, Barrett? Yeah. Well, we've had a good hike out here. It's beautiful.
Well, we finished our Devil's Garden hike, and I did say we went to Delicate Arch, but we did a night hike. This was the very beginning. There were some petroglyphs along the way, but I will show you a few of the night photographs that I took and maybe share a couple of videos. I wanted to do a family photo with the arch backlit, but it was a little treacherous. Some of my little ones were worried, and as it has been quite a while since I went out to Delicate Arch, I realized I was a little worried to take the little ones near that bowl. If you've ever been there, it's a little bit steep, and it would definitely be a problem if you fell.
On a Lynn family night hike, headed out to Delicate Arch. Got the boys working their way up. Alina. And way back there you can see the parking lot where we started. And there's people leaving. So anyway, hopefully we have a good time and can get some good night shots here.
Well, it was difficult. There were a couple people doing night photography. There's one that was backlit with my red light. There's with no light. But we had a good time. It was a good night adventure. I think it was a good experience for the kids to feel a little bit comfortable at night, but also learn about being careful and some of the fears that they might have.
And we are out at Delicate Arch in Moab. There's Barrett. It is the middle of the night. The arch is over where those lights are. It's pitch black out here, but we are gonna make our way down the trail.
Well, if you are still watching this video, thank you so much. If you like this content, please consider subscribing to the channel, give this video a like, and if there's someone you think who might enjoy this video as well, please share. I'm hoping to grow my channel a bit, and the best way to do that is through personal contact and people sharing videos with their friends. Remember to get outside and have some fun.